Hi and welcome to a brief overview of the Islamic Finance unit, and this is an optional unit at level 6 for accounting and finance students and banking students. It is led by two unit leaders, which is Bana and myself, which is Yasser, and it's worth 15 credits. It's also a non-exemption unit, so for those of you who are looking to get as many exemptions from the professionals bodies as possible, this is not the unit for you. In terms of learning outcomes, I always say that it's important that we address the differences between the conventional, which is the UK system, and the Islamic banking and finance system. So the learning outcomes for this particular 15 credit unit is that we look at the basics of Islamic finance. We look at the principles of exchange, so what you should and shouldn't be doing when making transactions. We would also have debates around particular transactions that take place in the conventional system, such as taking out mortgages for the first-time house, and also credit card systems, for example. We will also discuss the basic contracts and their treatment, and we look at techniques applied by Islamic banks. So Islamic banks and conventional banks don't run in the same manner. The Islamic banks themselves have to make money, but it can't be done through borrowing or lending out deposit money that has been put in by customers and taking it that way. And the other thing that we'll probably look at is asset management and being more socially responsible, because it's a big part of today's system of making sure that reporting is not always just about financial information. The Islamic system has been doing this for many years. Then we look at Sukuk market, again, which is very similar to bonds. We will look at Islamic insurance and corporate governance, in which we will discuss how you should manage and control an entity. The unit is assessed via an assignment. Generally, it's an essay or a report, and it's an individual submission. The word count is roughly 2,500 words, and we'll discuss more recent and up-to-date topics that are very relevant for the future and development of Islamic finance. In terms of the contracts that we will discuss contracts around finance, insurance, which covers protect. We will also look at saving and spending, how you would keep money safe, and equity finance, so borrowing and also trade. So we will look at investments as well. So again, Islamically, it's always encouraged to invest as individuals, and for this particular area we would discuss what is allowed and isn't allowed from an Islamic point of view. Products that exist, these are the products that we'll probably be covering in the sessions. We look at very common products such as the Mudaraba, which is about being in a shared risk situation. So you would borrow money, and from a bank, for example, how would you be treated in terms of sharing profits, or what would happen if you made losses? Again, very interesting subject area. We've got Musharaka and Muraba, again, about how you would make profits should you get involved in business. So one's about joint ventures, another one is just simple markups. Ijara is leasing, and then we look at markups again, in the final two products. So why is Islamic finance important now? It is a very important area of development. It is an area that we would say is fairly new, even though the religion is 1400 years. But right now it is going through a period of renaissance. People are more aware of it, and they are competing with the conventional system in terms of matching it stride for stride. It is growing as a market. There are many people who have an interest in doing a more kind of ethical way of financing and doing business, and this will be right up your street. It's poised for growth. Like I said, right now we are in a period of renaissance, and there is a demand. So again, whether it's worldwide or UK based, there is a demand for Sharia compliant products, whether it comes to acquiring an asset, whether that be a home or a piece of machinery. The people just want to stay away from non Islamic products because they're not compliant with Sharia law. Again, mentioned this before, it's a social responsible way of doing accounting, and globalization is another reason for why we would take on Islamic finance. In terms of the course, generally you'll be given a learning roadmap at the beginning of the week, and you will be told what the sessions will cover. There will be a lot of self-study in terms of reading around the subject area, possibly watching podcasts, and there are heated topic discussions in class, which are very relevant, which do offer different opinions on the same matter, but it's just generally there to increase your knowledge and engagement in sessions. So thank you for that, and hope to see you soon. Good luck with your selection process.